I am about to go downstairs to check out the terrace, and then I'm going to decide on doing room service for dinner. Oh, look at the fitness center. Or going to a restaurant in the plaza. As a real estate agent, I talk to a lot of people who are interested in moving, have a desire to move, and then I also talk to a lot of people who have the desire to move but don't know where to go or why they even have the inclination to move. And this is happening with a lot of starseed type people who are conscious. Oops. That I've been dealing with. And I get it. I totally get it. Because there's so many different energy changes that's happening. There was a big shift that recently happened with the planets being changed in their alignment and positioning, and the sun's position getting closer. The clouds are lower. There's different aspects coming into our solar system, and it's messing with people's energy. When we had the solar eclipse and those solar flares that have been increasing, it's increasing the levels of radiation in the sky, and it's changing people's energy levels. Other things are messing with people's periods and their menstrual cycles. I can attest to that. I've been having extremely fluctuating cycles, extreme cramps, extreme bleeding, clots. We've had experienced so much. And so some of the symptoms of this not knowing where you want to go, but knowing you need to move, knowing that you want to move, that energy happens to sensitive people, for a number of reasons. One of the main reasons, even if you're in a so-called less than metropolitan area city where the energy hasn't been manipulated, you might have a feeling that you want to move. And you might not even be in a metropolitan area. You might be in a suburb or somewhere that's pretty much already low energy or regular. Why does this keep happening? Oh my gosh, it's not centered anymore. It looks weird, but the phone keeps moving by itself, and I don't know. I propped it up with some paper, a little pedestal, tripod, everything. So hopefully it'll stop moving. Basically, the short answer is it still moving by itself? You're getting this urge and this strong desire to move is because their energies are shifting, and it's to maintain the balance upon the earth. And it sounds simple, but when you think about it on a large scale, with the number of women and people in general who have this desire to leave their city and they don't even know where to go and just move, it's because they're getting the pull from the energies of the earth itself, because the earth is doing what it needs to do to change and evolve, to maintain its balance. And certain people, especially if you're a so-called star seed, or one who has its origins in the universe, in the cosmos, by moving to a particular place, a particular city, the earth is maintaining its balance. because of the crystal and the energy in your pineal gland and in your mind and in your spirit. So, of course, to a lot of the 3D people watching this, or any 3D people watching this, you're probably like, what is she talking about? This makes no sense. That sounds strange. Well, I hear you, I feel you, and this might not be for you. But this is how the earth is maintaining its energies in this stage that we're in now. It's realigning and repositioning its star seeds, its plasma energy, to be in certain positions on the earth to keep a balance of the energy. So, and some people just move to certain regions or move to a new house in their city that they've been living in, and then all of a sudden now they have a desire to move somewhere else already. But it's nothing but the earth trying to maintain its balance and the energies and its way of maintaining its energy. Certain cities have, certain metropolitan area cities have a dark energy over them right now, and the first heaven, aka the sky, where kind of like the Dementors that you would see on Harry Potter, or those other beings that come and suck the energy and the soul and the emotion, the positive emotions from people on the earth. That's the kind of age we're living in right now. I had multiple dreams in the past few months, within over a course of years. Gosh, that is so thick. I didn't mean to do that like that. Where I saw these energy forces come and rest over some metropolitan areas, and just, that's why the energy will be different in a certain city, or you'll go somewhere from coming to another city and the vibe is different, the energy levels is different, or you feel a heaviness, you know. That's why, because some of these beings are already here upon the earth. Someone's at my front door at home. Let me see who that is. Hold on. Yeah, so it's just the earth's way of maintaining its balance. But also, don't move to the wrong spot just in the name of moving. Because if you have the itch to move and you end up moving closer to the city or in the metropolitan area, then you're kind of defeating the purpose, and you're going to keep yourself in a continuous loop of wanting to move, because that's not really the time, what time it is right now. It's not the time to be moving to an inner city or a metropolitan area. If you're a spiritual person, if you're a star seed, it's not the time. That's not the time to be doing that. It's not the time to be doing a lot of stuff. Look, I tried to go to the mall today. I walked in there once, to the department store version in the mall, and I walked out. And if I wasn't staying at this retreat or this hotel today, I wouldn't have gone back in, but I had to go and drive around, and I was like, you know what? Let me just go up in here, because I know they're gonna have what I need. And if I go to like a Marshall's or something, it's very likely I'm gonna be walking out of there with nothing, because they're not gonna have my size, or they're not gonna have what I need. Then I'm gonna be wasting my time, etc. So I had to force myself to go back up in the mall. And I'm telling you, the heaviness, it was like a dark heaviness. And even when I pulled up to the mall, I could feel the energy shift. It felt heavy. And it just felt like my energy was getting sucked from me. And when I finally got in, because like I said, I forced myself to just go ahead and go up in there and get me some bras and underwear and stuff. I was just like, it was like walking back into like 2005 or something. The time zone shift. And then even when I came back here to this hotel room, I was like, I kept not realizing if I had did something. I'm like, did I do this already? Did I do that already? I kept forgetting basic stuff. Did I already put lotion on after getting out of the shower? Couldn't remember if I did that. Did I put deodorant on after getting out of the shower? Couldn't remember if I had did that. Like within matters of 2 and 3 minutes from each other. Like I was forgetting what I had just done right before that. You know what I mean? So it was like, I don't know, maybe I was in like repair mode after leaving the mall. Or maybe the time jumped or skipped. Basically what I'm saying, since I felt like I went back into like 2010 or something when I went in the mall, when I got drained and stuff, I felt like I was walking into another dimensional time zone or something. And then when I came out of there and I'm in here by myself peacefully, I kept forgetting what I had did 2 minutes before. Just 2 minutes before. So it was like, was my time readjusting back to my normal sync? Like, was my time skipping up again to catch up with its normal flow, or was it vice versa? Because I really felt like my energy was sucked from me, and I started having these forgetting loops, like where I would just literally forgot what I did before. Couldn't remember about deodorant, couldn't remember about lotion. Then I got in the bed to meditate because I was like, you know what, this is creepy. I just need to recharge. And then that's when I slowly started feeling better. So now I'm going to finish this hair and either go downstairs and find something to eat at a restaurant, or more than likely just eat here at the restaurant and call it a night.